Hey my beautiful Taurus peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your mid-January 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it and we're going to see what we got going on here for your second half of January 2023. But Taurus, nonetheless, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having yourselves a great start to your year and let's see what's going on. What do we got showing up here for the Bull Gang, baby? Messages here for Team Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding January, well mid-January 2023. What information is going to be coming on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? And we did have a card jump on out here for you, and we do have here a Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands coming into play here. I'm going to put it back in the deck, but just a quick description of this card. This can be very quick and fast moving energy, so there could potentially be a lot of quick and fast changes. There could be also a lot of quick action, so you might be making a lot of decisions really quickly, or there could be a lot of changes potentially happening here rather quickly too in your mid-month. One thing I will say with the Knight of Wands is do watch out for impulsive energy. Try not to be too impulsive. Try not to be too quick to jump the gun in many scenarios. I do feel that, taking more time out to think twice before you do something is very beneficial, especially for this moment in time when Mars is retrograding in Gemini, and of course with Mercury in retrograde as well. It would be a good time to just think twice before you make any sort of actions. Really make sure you're in a position to where it's like, okay, this is the right choice, All right, though. Moving on forward, let's get the overall energy here of your reading. And your overall energy, Taurus, is going to be the Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords coming into play here. Things seem to be a little bit more on a serious level for you. The Queen of Swords does not come out here to mess around. The Queen of Swords does not come out to play. Queen of Swords is all about making sure that things are listened to and things are very clearly presented. So, when you see this Queen of Swords energy, you're trying to make a point here to somebody and you want it to be as clear as possible. Now, the point you could potentially be making to someone is you could be clearly stating that you do not wish to have communication, Queen of Swords. You could be clearly stating that you want to cut out whatever kind of relationship you may have with someone, whatever kind of agreement you may have, deal you may have, because, this Queen of Swords very well likely could be about cutting out agreements, no longer dealing with any agreements, even if it's in terms with law-binded or lawful binded reasons or agreements and things of that nature. Sorry, I don't know why I can't say that correctly at this moment in time, but if there's any sort of, bound by the law kind of agreements, you might be doing your best to get out of those two at this time. You might be trying to get out of a agreement in reference to a mortgage, in reference to, rent, whatever the case might be. But I definitely feel like there is something here you're cutting out for sure. There's something here you want to remove yourself from, because that's that Queen of Swords energy, okay? And Queen of Swords over here is, like I said, not here to play around, not here to mess around. You're very serious with your intent to remove yourself from something. So that's the overall energy of this month's reading. Taking a look now, though, into the current situation. Let's have a look at that. We have here a Queen of Cups. We have here a Six of Wands. And then lastly, for you, Taurus, we do have here the Knight of Cups showing up here as well. So looking into these energies right now for your current situation, Queen of Cups coming out here all the way to the Six of Wands. I definitely feel like what's happening here for you is you're starting to become very aware of what you've been feeling emotionally. When you are the Queen of Cups to me is a card where you're tapping into your feelings and emotions, and you're taking a look at what might be dampering your feelings and emotions when you're checking in with yourself. So I feel like you're going to be checking in here with yourself, Taurus, jumping into mid-January, and you're going to start to notice some things. You're going to start to notice, well, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling that way, and maybe the feelings you're picking up on aren't inherently the happiest feelings. So with that being said, you want to move away from them. All right, Six of Wands. You want to start to move into more of a successful direction. You want to move towards more high vibrational energy. I want to separate myself here from these feelings that I've been feeling recently that haven't been making me incredibly happy. But in order to do that, this is kind of the energy of like, I have to recognize what is negatively impacting me, what is creating low vibrational energy in my life. So many of you are starting to kind of analyze yourself and analyze your situation and analyze who you're around and what you're dealing with. And then that's how you're going to start to come to the conclusions of what the root of issues or problems are in your life. For example, let's say you're around certain people who are toxic. Well, if you've been feeling toxicity coming from those people, you're now starting to identify what the problem is. The problem is being surrounded by these people who emit this certain energy. So with that being said, I'm going to remove myself from being around these types of people. And then therefore I remove the energy that they're emitting, right? So I definitely feel here for you, Taurian, coming into mid-January here, 2023, it's all about making sure you're removing yourself from whatever you feel is affecting you in a low vibrational manner. Anything that's affecting your emotions in a bad way or negative way, that's getting kicked to the curb here. You're ready to move into higher vibrations, all right? Nonetheless, looking at the last card here for your current energy or your current situation, we got here the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is like, I'm ready here to open myself up to a brand new situation, whether that is a brand new person. I'm ready to open myself up to a brand new environment, to a brand new job. It's just, hey, at the end of the day, I want to cut out what isn't working for me, what isn't serving me, and I want to open myself up to potentially see what else is out there that will serve me, okay? So that's what's happening here so far in the current situation of mid-January. Now let's go ahead and have a look here and clarify something real fast. First things first, I do want to take a look here at the Queen of Cups. What can you tell me about the Queen of Cups? What is it exactly that Taurus has been picking up on in their feelings and emotions that they might not have been happy about? And what do we got? Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we got the Two of Wands, and we have here the Ten of Pentacles. I feel for some Taurians, you were kind of surrounded by people that did not make you feel stable or did not make you feel that you should have any kind of reassurance in yourself or in what it is you're doing. I almost kind of feel like this is people who often would doubt you. Individuals here that wouldn't believe in the same vision you had, that wouldn't believe in the same dreams you have. These are people here that weren't coming from a place of being supportive. And I feel that Ten of Pentacles, you know, you wanted to be involved in an environment where people did bring forth stability, where people did cheer you on, where people loved you, where people believed in you, where people could see the same vision you could see. And it almost kind of makes me feel like you've noticed that the environments that you were dealing with environments of people who were consistently doubting you. People who wouldn't believe in what it is or believe that you had what it takes, or people who would doubt what you wanted to set out and do. So with that being said, never having reassurance from your environment over here started to make you question and start to doubt yourself. And I think that that's one of the biggest things you've been noticing here jumping into mid-January. It's like, if this environment's been doubting me all this time, it's clearly starting to get to the point where I've been noticing that I'm doubting myself. And I'm picking up on that energy from the environment. I believed in myself initially, and to an extent, I still do believe in myself, but I'm picking up on the energy of other people doubting me, and therefore I'm noticing that I'm starting to take on their energy as well. And that's not what you want to do, right? That's what you're saying here. So there could be situations happening here with some Taurians are noticing that, you know, you're dealing with environments of people who are just not giving you the support you need. All right, let's take a look here at a few more cards regarding the Queen of Cups. We have here the Star, and we have here the Devil. Abso-friggin-lutely. I mean, Star card coming into play here. This is the card of alignment. Star card is all about your dreams, where you wish to align to, where you wish to go in life. And I think that people were holding you back. Devil card. Devil card is about being trapped and being stuck. So it's almost like people were very much so consistently projecting their own negative mindset onto you. At the end of the day, Taurus, let me give you guys an example here. If people don't believe that they can do something within themselves, they're not going to believe anybody else can. And, you know, at the end of the day, same rules apply here in reference to how they feel about you. It's like, if a person doesn't believe that they can do something, they're not going to believe you can do it. If they don't believe they can attain something, they're not going to believe you can attain it. So their own toxic mindset, limited mindset that has kept them stuck is what they do, or what they use per se, to project it onto others. And this individual here has been projecting onto you. So at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't believe they can do it, why would they believe you can, you know? But that doesn't mean let other people's limited beliefs stand in the way of what you believe in for yourself. Okay, so I definitely get that vibe here. If somebody had major limited beliefs here and they projected that onto you often, and I think that you were starting to pick up on that energy too. You know, the more people you surround yourself with, or in general, the people you surround yourself with, you can pick up on the energy and sometimes absorb that energy as your own. That's why you should always be mindful of who you surround yourself with in friendships, who you surround yourself with in business, because when you start to surround yourself with particular energies, you can embody the energy that they emit. You can embody the energy that they're casting out, you know? That's why you often hear it's like, if you want to make money, start surrounding yourself with people who are motivated to make money, because then you guys will sync up. You see what I'm saying? And those energies will start to be kind of like forming into a one collected consciousness. And then then everybody who's involved here, who's interested in making money, is going to end up doing that, having success with one another, because all of you would motivate one another. You know, it's very interesting how that happens. That's why, you know, I'm always as mindful as I can be of who I choose to surround myself with, because if I notice that I'm getting surrounded with people who maybe aren't having the best effect on their own lives, certainly it's a matter of time before they're going to have a negative effect on mine, right? So you always want to be extra mindful. All right, is the best way that I could put it. So yeah, those are a couple of the things that I'm seeing here with the Queen of Cups. Of course, it's not everything, so do take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But moving on forward though, let's see what's potentially going to be coming on in here for you. So what's going to be potentially coming in here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2023. We got here the Eight of Swords. Moving forward from that, we have here the Fool. And then lastly here for you, we do have here the Ace of Pentacles. So Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles. Taking a look here at what's coming in for you, I would definitely say Eight of Swords is definitely that card of overthinking. It could be about your doubts. Remember, I think that the environments you've dealt with had made you doubt yourself, but you're basically trying to reverse that. You're trying to get out of the energy that other people kind of casted upon you and that you've absorbed, and you're trying to get back into your own belief, your own mindset, and you're not trying to let anybody else's energy affect you. So I do see you letting go here. That's the good news, because we do have here the Fool card. Fool card here is like, okay, I'm letting go of all the other energy that other people kind of put on me and all the other things that other people may have potentially put in my head. So you're letting go of all that, and you're taking this opportunity now to really make sure you're connecting with what you believe, with what you feel, rather than letting other people's opinions, you know, be the opinion that you follow, you know? And it's not to say that you tried either, Taurus, to follow the opinions of others, but it's more so that you were around that energy for so long that it felt like it became a part of your own. Now that you're detaching from these environments that have had negative effects on you, you're like, wait, I feel my own energy again. So I'm taking this opportunity to tap back into what I want to do and to what I want to believe is true, which is good. All right, moving along here forward for you. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of your mid-January 2023. So what can Taurus here expect, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the rest of their mid-January 2023. First card out, we do have here the Sun card. Moving along into the next card for you, we have here the Eight of Wands. And then taking a look here at the last card, we do have here the King of Wands as well. So Sun card, Eight of Wands, King of Wands coming into play here for you. I kind of feel for, excuse me, I kind of feel here for you, Taurus. Sorry about that, guys. I had to clear my throat. I kind of feel here for you at this moment in time. Sun card here to the Eight of Wands. You definitely are moving into a much more happy and passionate energy. So that's something you can expect here moving throughout the rest of your mid-month. And the biggest reasoning behind that, once again, is for the fact that you've removed yourself from any negative energy that you feel has been suppressing you, that you feel has been keeping you stuck or holding you back. So you're in a space right now where you're really free. You're excited again, you know? And I also feel that now that you're in your own energy again and you don't have anybody else kind of weighing who you are and what your energy usually is down, you're in a space here, Taurus, where not only are you happier, but you're noticing that you're feeling more passionate again to pursue the things that you want in life. Listen, I've been in many moments in my life, right? I'm going to give you guys an example here where I've been around people and those people influenced me, or those people, you know, gave this energy and, you know, constantly showed this energy to me. And eventually I started absorbing that. I started taking it upon myself, even though I didn't want to, as if it was my own energy, right? It happened subconsciously. So I used to hang around people who would constantly not believe in the dreams that I had for myself. I was always a very big dreamer, you know, but I ended up making it happen, but I was always a very big dreamer. And the people that I would be around, they would kill my vision. They wouldn't believe in it. They wouldn't support it. And I noticed that every time I continued to be around those people, I would start to not support myself. I would start to not believe in myself. I would start to embody the energy that they cast out, and it wasn't even a conscious thing. It's a subconscious thing, because subconsciously their energy influenced me because it was in my surroundings. So the moment I started to distance myself from those specific people was the moment where I started to regain back my beliefs, regain back my passions, and really have the drive and motivation to go for what I wanted in life. And you know what? It ended up working out. Because then, as I started to tap back into my own energy, I started connecting with like-minded people who wanted the same things. And as I connected with those like-minded people, I became stronger, they became stronger, and our visions and dreams started to align. Because at the end of the day, in terms of manifestation, you are much stronger in groups. So this is why I wanted to bring this example up to you, Taurus, because I do see this happening for many of you as well in January 2023. You removed yourself from the people in your life who definitely were holding you back, but now I feel that as you've tapped back into your own energy, you're going to start to align with people that share the same value, that share the same vision, that share the same dreams. And as I just mentioned before, manifestation is much stronger in groups. So I think that you're definitely going to start to align yourself now with the right people, with the right crowd, with the right environment that's supportive of you, that believes in you. And it's going to be so powerful because as you continue to keep believing in yourself, you're going to start to see the success come on in. And it's a really, really beautiful thing. Let's get one more card here for what you can expect. And we have here the Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords coming into play here for you, Taurus. Let's definitely say whoever you cut out, whether it is a group of people, a specific person, whether you left an old job behind, I do feel like whoever's been cut out is probably going to keep an eye on you. They're probably going to take a look at what you're doing and maybe look at your social media, maybe ask about you. You know, these are people that are going to be interested in what you're doing with your time now. You know, they might be in the back or the sidelines, still talking shit. They might be in the back or the sidelines, still not believing in you, but this presents an opportunity. And I love that it's like right under the Ace of Pentacles, right? Ace of Pentacles being a card of opportunity. This presents an opportunity for you, Taurus, now to prove those people wrong. It's not even like you have to prove them wrong, but at the end of the day, the success that you're now going towards, the success that you will now be building is going to show this person they were wrong all along. And just watch, because this always happens. When you start to become successful, Taurus, and whatever it is that you desire, when you start to see your desires come to fulfillment and manifest, and when this person notices, they're then going to be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I am so proud of you. I always knew, you know, they're going to say this shit. I always knew you could do it. And you're like, no, you didn't. Because all this time, months ago, years ago, you were telling me I wouldn't. So you'll see that kind of situation play out probably in the near future. In terms when you start seeing, you know, your success play out, you're going to start to see that from this person or this environment or group of people you've cut out, because it is a very big phenomenon that always tends to happen. Regardless though, for you, Taurus, I like this reading a lot for you. You know, you're getting out of a situation, you're getting out of an environment here that's just been holding you back for way too long. You know, you never intended for this environment's negativity to have any effect on you. But once again, it's something that subconsciously happens. You know, humans tend to link up with the people they're in an environment with, and when you're in an environment with people, you tend to share the same energy that they're putting out there. So I'm glad to see you removing yourself from those types of environments, getting back into your own energy, and most importantly, I'm really happy to see that you're more than likely going to start manifesting now people who are like-minded, and that's going to create a lot of power. All right, moving along here forward though, what's going to be some advice that I can give to Taurian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2023. If there's any advice here for Taurus, what would it be here for them regarding their January 2023? First card out, we do have here the Seven of Cups. Next card out, we got here the the Hierophant card. And then we also have here the Hangman all the way here to the King of Cups. So give me 1 second to organize these cards real quick, Taurus, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it. So Seven of Cups here, Hierophant, King of Cups, and the Hangman. By the way, Hierophant coming into play here, this is the card for Taurus. So that is the card that represents your zodiac. So Seven of Cups here, Hierophant card. I definitely feel here at this moment in time, universe is saying, don't be afraid to really just go wherever you want. You know, Seven of Cups here is a card that can represent freedom. It represents you have multiple opportunities. The world is your oyster. You know, it's kind of that energy showing up here for you. You can go in any direction that you wish to or desire to at this moment in time. And when you figure out where you want to go, Hierophant card says, okay, commit to it, settle down, put in the work, put in the effort, and you will see results. King of Cups coming into play here for you as well. King of Cups is a card here that represents a person who's very much so certain and understanding deserving of their own emotions and what they desire in their life. So I feel like the universe here, in terms of advice, is also trying to say, get very clear about what you want in life, Taurus. Get very clear about what it is you desire, and then recognize that you're worthy and deserving of it. Do not let anybody mess with your emotions and mess with your head and make you believe that you're not worthy of what you want and what you desire in life, or that what you desire in life is unattainable, because your value is so amazing and most people don't see their value. But when you start to see your value, you'll be surprised at what it is you can do. You're more than capable to attain and to do anything you desire. So always make sure that you see the value you have. Don't let others devalue you is pretty much the message coming into play here, because Hangman card here, King of Cups here, universe is saying, wake up to your value, wake up to your worthiness, and always make sure that the way you view yourself is you view yourself as a person who believes in themselves and as a person who's more than deserving to have what they want in life, okay? There's many reasons why I say to do that, because when a person doesn't value themselves, let alone lacks belief in themselves, they will always never take the right opportunities, and they will always never manifest what they desire, because they're telling the universe, I'm not good enough to have it. You're good enough to have whatever you want. All right. So as far as what I got here in terms of advice, universe here says, take your time, get really specific about what it is you want, settle down, put in the work, commit to it, and just don't let anybody else stand in the way, point blank period, and nobody will stand in the way if you continue to know your worth and value, and you don't tolerate people who try to stand in the way or hold you back. So don't have that tolerance for anybody. Okay. Don't invite in people into your environment that are not influencing you in a positive way. Point blank period. And now that you're going to be aware of that, you're not going to allow people who are influencing you in negative ways to be involved in your environment. Yeah, Knight of Swords coming in here for you. Don't be afraid to swing the sword to anybody who does not resonate with you. Don't be afraid to swing the sword to anybody who is not within your best interest. Now, taking a look here for the overall outcome for Taurus, let's have a look at it. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-January 2023. And what do we got here for ya? We got here the Ace of Cups. I love it, baby. I like it a lot, dude. Ace of Cups coming into play here for ya is that card of fulfillment. So if you also look too at the card, it's also like an overflowing cup. So your cup here in a way is about to become overflowed, Taurus. This is going to be a time here where there's a lot of joy, where there's a lot of happiness, but most importantly, where there's a lot of fulfillment, because you're on a path right now that you're happy to be a part of, and you're not dealing with backlash or with negative comments or with people who want to constantly feed you opinions that could devalue your path and where you're going. This is about being in a place where you're doing what fulfills you, and nobody can stand in the way to stop that flow. As you can see with the Ace of Cups, this cup keeps on flowing. There is nothing that's blocking the flow. There's nothing that's stopping the flow. So you're pretty much in a space right now, Taurus, where you don't give a damn. Okay. I like that. And the reason why I say that is because if you think about something that blocks the flow of water, you think of a dam. Okay. But there's no dam here for you. There's nothing blocking that flow. So you're doing your thing and you're not giving a damn. Okay. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Regardless, Taurus, you're looking at a pretty fantastic month. Happy to see the change here in environment. I think it's super healthy for you now. I think you're going to sync up with some really great people, and especially in the next coming of months, I feel like you're going to meet some really great people that you sync up with that have the same vision as you. And, manifestation is definitely going to be at an all-time high in terms of what you manifest. So I hope that this video is valuable to you. I hope I, give you guys some information that can definitely help. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Also, Mercury is in retrograde currently. So with that being said, I may not always communicate the best in regards to when Mercury is in retrograde, so I do apologize if any messages were confusing or hard to understand. Of course, if you have any questions, I'll do my best to get back to you in the comment section below. But regardless, if you're new here, do consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. I would love to introduce you into the Soul family. You're more than welcome to join on in if you wish to. All right, Taurus, much love to you. Have a great rest of your January, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.